Hey, buddy. I'm just waiting for the game to load because I can't hear myself through if and here we go. Welcome back to another video. This is gonna be we're gonna be in Boston. We're gonna be doing a rotation. It's once a week or twice a week, depending on how I feel. We do a rotation at an airport. Right now, it's gonna be the evening sector of this. I did a few different w- feelings of what to do, and I picked out that we're going to be doing 22 right landing, uh, 22 left, and uh, 32 for takeoff, 32 with small little jets. They have to warn that the jets have to take off before the plane comes down. So toss it on 15, right? So let's get into this. Let's hope the this works. And yeah, I live off 22 when it's freezing. If he has to say, well, stay off and I get the plane. Air 187, push back approved, please 32. No, it stays on. A little heavy because, like I said, we're streaming right now, so it'll be fun. American 203, runway 22 right to land. Do an Alpha, go Bravo. Actually, to be honest, we can make them all down for because they're all like this. Here, we're going like go up Alpha, down Bravo. American 1631, push back, approve, expect runway 4 right. KO 1817, runway 3. Mm, KO 1817. Runway 32 to Mike via Alpha Kilo Bravo. KO 1817. Hold short of runway 32. Usually I have a cross runway and anything, but I'm not doing that today. United 824. Runway 22 right to the land. You see this left going. American 161. Runway 22 Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. American 1631. Hold short of runway 22 left. So this guy's going to Albany. In New York, and this is going to okay. So believe it or not, not a long route. I don't know why they offer this plane, but that's why they offer this plane. He's coming from Los Angeles. He's also from Philadelphia. So offers 757-200 and then brings the one guy on the way back. One to get to this rank, and that's what I mean. Now, if I get a Cessna or something, uh, we are gonna do some portion to land on at I'm gonna land at 3-2 because they land on 3-2 and they come up here, I could make them go down here. They come up here, I can go down here. I can go up here, go here. Like I said, enter final runway 32. So he's gonna go all right here and then root here, and then we're gonna get left here. We just have to remember to wait them. It's kind of weird because here is Cape Air. Cape Air is a small little Boston domestic airline, like not domestic, it's a Boston airline, and uh, they don't have big planes. They have the big planes have the Cessna Citation. They have a bunch of Cessnas. They're the one few American 214, runway 22 right, clear land. Let's see what we're into. I see a Haney in there. These two problems, 1-5 right. Uh, 1-5 right here will be Lima, and it will be Zulu 1-5 right. So we're gonna see. These guys are making the process. We have him. So what I mean by going down Mike here is if they go down Mike, yes, this is a sharp turn. But if I have a big plane and the guy in front is small, I'm gonna do is gonna wait him and five get this guy to go down here and then make him go to twin because he's gonna go here, here, here. If I wanted to, I could make them just go down November. The problem is they're gonna have to wait here and crossing the planes here while they're landing is not easy. So rather than giving them the long taxiway. Also to note, Mike never used to do this. So in the day they would have to just go down November. It was a big, huge problem. Mike actually Mike only went up to here, never to here. This all new. There were two little taxiways. When you see there, you can see them moving my mouse around the shoulder. Possible. There's a back in the center here. It's like it's going to be coming next. He has a foot truck. This here right now, he is going around. He's at 400. So he's coming just like a bigger plane. He's going, yeah, he's going down there. Here, 1817, runway 32, line for 8. Gonna line up and wait. Gonna wait for America to land. Once he taxis, I'm gonna give him the clear. This guy's gonna have to make a long approach and to come here. We're gonna have a plane here and there come up to that runway. Sometimes fast, sometimes slow. We're gonna see. American, 7572. Like I said, comes from Philadelphia. The leg make it look like it's late, but that's oh boy, that's fast taxi out. KL 1817, runway 32 is takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,800. Contact Roger. KL 1817, runway 32 clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,800. Contact Roger. KL 345, runway 32 clear to land. American 2038. American 2038. American 203. Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Is this guy? American 1172. Runway 22 right, clear land. yeah, they're gonna tax control, so via control, tax via control. Yeah, it's like spikes when you do it. That's probably the same, right? Foxtrot? No. Yes. Holy, holy rips. You know the 824 taxi to Alpha? It has catering truck and also like baggage. Okay, that's what it's on. Lada Red, that's not an A320, that's an A321. Red, this airport came out for the game. Redwood was just about to get merged into Alaska. A3, it just had A321. Okay, so he's coming down here. He's gonna go here. American file. American 1631. Runway 22 left. Pick up upon reaching altitude 1,600. Contact the bar. Yeah, this is a lag, but it's fine. It's gonna get busy once you start these guys in, because they all have to go do the U-turn. The reason why I'm not having cross, like I said before, with everyone coming on two left, sorry, correct, two right, crossing is impossible for me. So American 1530, right two right to the left. American no, American 1530, right two right to the left. We probably have Shaky again, probably. Um, here, I guess he has to do a long taxi. Okay, you 599. You have to wait for these two to come down and in. He's coming in first. He's coming second. So here he is. This gate here. This gate here. Air Canada has a catering truck. That's a big Delta. This is the Delta West. This actually ended up becoming Air Canada as well. Air Canada moves here. Can is it South? That's a big guy. That's going beyond the through here instead. You go. This guy's crossing over here. Keep careful. So you find the push out. United 599. Push back and run two left. When you're waiting for it until United pushes out and then get it on heel problem. He starts to push back now. He's starting to turn in. The thing is, if I see this guy landing, and if I take coming to land, I can't do both. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have to make some go around if Boston if needed. There goes American. He's going slowly, but he's taking off now. JetBlue 1885. Push back approve expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 1885. Push back approve expect runway 22 left. KO1837, push back, expect runway 32. JetBlue 180, runway, no, JetBlue 178, runway 22 right to the land. United 599, runway 22 left Romeo via Bravo. United 599, hold short of runway 22 left, 2 left. American 2124, exit to ramp via Alpha. JetBlue 185, runway 22 left and Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 185, hold short of taxiway Mike. That's the case of this. If you come off of Juliet 1, then you guys have the whole short this to taxi. You're holding over here. The other guy's a plane. You're holding so this guy go. KO1837, KO1837, runway 32 at Mike via Alpha Kilo Bravo. KO70, final runway 32. KO1837, hold short of runway 32. Hold short so they can get out and American come in. Okay, Southwest, you know what? Southwest 3101, Southwest 3101, push back, approve, expect runway 22 left. American 1172, taxi to Ramsey Alpha. The computer has a second computer, so like tell me that the battery is dead. Love when it decides to tell me that the most. American 1530, taxi to Ramsey Alpha. Here's actually the only thing to land, so we should be fine. Southwest 3101, runway 22 left of Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Southwest 3101, hold short of runway 22 left, 2 left. JetBlue 1885, continue taxi. Here has a short, has a KO 1857, KO 1837, KO 1837, hold short of taxiway Mike. Okay, I don't have anyone here that's popping up here, so these guys have to wait until I can see them. Nine three eight no 9837 hotel. Pushback approved. Expect runway 32. A lot of the aircraft that's probably a promise to us or not. Guess we'll see. KO 345. KO 345 taxi to ramp via Mike Charlie. KO 345. Hold short of runway 4 left. JetBlue 178. Taxi to ramp via Bravo Zulu Alpha. American 452. Pushback approved. Expect runway 22 left. KO 1837. KO 1837. Runway 32 clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,800. Contact departure. KO 1837. Runway 32 clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,800. Contact departure. Alaska 33. Pushback approved. Expect runway 22 left. Oh, I made a mistake. This guy's gonna go this way. Oh boy. You know what? I have an idea for this guy, but he's not gonna like it. He's gonna go on 15 right when we've been opening to go to get this guy taken out. Southwest 3539er. Southwest 3539er. Southwest 3539er. Runway 22 right to the land. Air 70. Runway 2. No. Air 70. Runway 32 to the land. Oh, here we go. American 452. Runway 22 left at Romeo. American 452. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Charlie Bravo. Mike, I'll do that. American 452. Hold short of runway 22 left. Nine eight three seven Hotel. Runway 32 at Mike via Alpha Kilo Bravo. 9837 Hotel. Runway 32 at Mike via Lima Alpha Kilo Bravo. There you go. I don't know why I did it this way. When you get over here, it's fine. Southwest is okay. Americans there. Alaska 33. Alaska 33. Alaska 33. Runway 22 left at Mike. Oh, not Mike. Romeo, not Mike. Alaska 33. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo. Mike. Southwest 36. No. Southwest 3539er. Southwest 3539er. Taxi to land via Alpha Echo. American 1553. American 1553. Contact departure. Negative 500. I told him to contact departure. What do you mean unhandle the plane? I told him to land and he didn't land. What the hell? United 578. Runway 22 right to the land. Instant negative. Negative you get. Oh, nope. I'll have collision. Instant collision because, again, you don't stop for the Cessna. You could just continue forward. My goodness. That's first deletion of today. We have negative. We have deletion. I was not hoping to delete that guy, but then he decided it's a great idea to just continue taxi when you see a Cessna coming. Man, these planes are dumb. KF345, continue taxi. United 599er, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 5,900, contact departure. JetBlue 185, continue taxi. Delta 1262, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Southwest 3101, runway 22 left, land wait. Spirit Wings 554, Spirit Wings 554, Spirit Wings 554. Pushback approved. Expect runway 22. No. Spirit Wings 514. Pushback approved. Expect runway 4, right? There we go. JetBlue 1154. Runway 22, right to land. Delta 1262. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Delta 12. Air Canada 527. Pushback approved. Expect runway 22 left. This guy's gonna have to stay here for a while, which is not good because he's blocking the rain, and he's gonna have to wait for JetBlue to land. Delta 980. Nowhere to be found. Okay. United 578. United 578. United 578. Taxi to ramp via Alpha. Southwest 3101. Runway 22 left to no. Southwest 3101. Southwest 3101. Runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3,100. Contact departure. 9837 Hotel. Continue taxi. Air Canada 527. Air Canada 527. Spirit Wings 554. Come on. Spirit Wings 554. Spirit Wings 554. Spirit Wings 554. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. Spirit Wings 554. Spirit Wings 554. Spirit Wings 554. Hold short of runway 22 left. Delta 1262. Hold position. 9837 Hotel. Runway 9. 9837 Hotel. Runway 9 is to take off upon reaching altitude 900. Contact departure. Delta 1262, continue taxi. JetBlue 1154, taxi to ramp via Bravo Zulu Alpha. Air Canada 527, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Air Canada 527, hold short of runway 22 left. JetBlue 1885, runway 22 left, line 08. Delta 124, push back approved, expect runway. Delta 124, push back approved, expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 815, push back approved, expect runway 2. No. JetBlue 815, push back approved, expect runway 4 right. Push back this way. What? I didn't. I didn't even. I told you to land. I literally told you to land. What the hell? Polar Air 945. Nope. We have a lot to go to Polar. The farthest we crossed today, but I had two go rounds from planes that didn't even listen. Air Canada 532. Air Canada 532. Runway 22 right, clear the land. JetBlue 19er. Pushback approved. Expect runway 22 left. Delta 1262. Continue taxi. Yep, there's a freeze. There's always a freeze. There's always a freeze. Delta 1262. Delta 1262. Delta 1262. JetBlue 815. Delta 1262. Delta 1262. Delta 1262. Hold short of runway 22 left. Oh my God. JetBlue 815. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. Air Canada 532. Air Canada 532. No. Air Canada 532. Go around. Air Canada 532. Seriously? You can see the leg. I'm having. Seriously? I'm having leggy. Air Canada 532. Seriously? Again? Air Canada 532. Contact departure. American 1553. Runway 22 right, clear the land. JetBlue 19er. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 19er, hold short of runway, no, JetBlue 815, hold short of taxiway Mike, JetBlue 19er, hold short of runway 22 left, KO13, 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 pushback approved, expect runway 32, Delta 124, runway 22 left at November 3 via Kilo Bravo Mike, Delta 124, hold short of runway 22 left, Porter Air 945, Porter Air 945, I don't know why this airline doesn't listen to me. Porter Air 945, Porter Air 945, Porter Air 945, taxi to ramp via Bravo. I gotta enunciate better. JetBlue 827, JetBlue 827, pushback approved, expect runway 22 right. You know what? Yeah, sure, why not? KO13, runway 22, no, KO13, runway 32 at Mike via Alpha Kilo Bravo. Swiss 55, pushback approved, expect runway 15. Swiss 55, pushback approved, expect runway 33 left. Via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. Seriously? I got another negative because this plane again doesn't show up on the radio. I think this means this me off. KO2321, enter final runway 32. KO2321, runway 32 cleared land. KO70, KO70, taxi to ramp via Mike Charlie. American 1553, American 1553, runway, American 1553, taxi to ramp, no, American 1553, taxi to ramp via Alpha. KO70, hold short of runway 4 left. Swiss 55, runway 15, no, Swiss 55, runway 33 left at Swiss 55, runway 15 right. Swiss 55, runway 15 right, line up to wait. Wait. JetBlue 827, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 827, hold short of runway 22 left. JetBlue 815, hold short of runway 22 left. No. JetBlue 815, continue taxi. JetBlue 815, hold short of runway 22 left. Delta 124, hold short of runway 15 left. KO 13, continue taxi. JetBlue 321, Swiss 55, runway 15 right for takeoff upon reaching altitude 5,500, contact departure. Lindbergh 6222, JetBlue 1165, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 321, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 321, pushback approved, expect runway 3. No, not 3. JetBlue 321, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Delta 268, KO 70, continue taxi. KO 13, runway 32 clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,300, contact departure. JetBlue 1282, enter final runway 32. Lindbergh 6222, pushback approved, expect runway 4 right. Southwest 2678, push, no, Delta 2678, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 1165, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 321, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 1165, JetBlue 1165, hold short of runway 22 left. JetBlue 321, hold shield of runway 22 left. Lindbergh 6222, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo. Lindbergh 6222, hold shield of taxiway Mike. Southwest 19, oh, I don't see. Delta 2678, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Delta 2678, hold shield of runway 22 left. JetBlue 1885, runway 22 left to take off upon reaching altitude 1,800, contact departure. Departure. Delta 1885, runway 22 left clear for takeoff. JetBlue 1885, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,800, contact departure. Departure. American 452, runway 22 left line break. Delta 124, continue taxi. KO, no. JetBlue 128, no. JetBlue 1282, go around. JetBlue 1282, contact departure. Delta 124, continue taxi. Delta JetBlue 461, JetBlue 461, no. JetBlue 641, pushback approved, expect a runway 32. 532. JetBlue 641. Oh, no, I can't do that because you two are gonna. Actually, no, they won't. JetBlue 461. JetBlue 641. Pushback approved. Expect runway 2. No. JetBlue 461. Pushback approved. Expect runway 4, right? JetBlue 46. JetBlue 641. Pushback approved. Expect runway 4, right? JetBlue 877. Pushback approved. Expect runway 4, right? American 2149. Pushback approved. Expect runway 4, right? They're all waiting for care. Lindbergh 62. You guys are all gonna be holding. Care is an assessment, so that's fine. American 452. Runway 22 left for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,500. Contact departure. Southwest 1942. Runway 22 right to the land. Alaska 30. Runway 22 right to the land. JetBlue 992. Runway 22 right to the land. Delta 124. Runway 22 left line for wait. JetBlue 877, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 877, hold short of runway 22 left. JetBlue 641, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 461, hold, no, JetBlue 4, Jet, shut up about this. JetBlue 641, JetBlue 641, hold short of runway 22 left. JetBlue 69er, back approved, expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 69er, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. 139 Lima Juliet, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. American 2149, runway 22 left at Romeo via no, American 2149er, runway 32. American 2149er, hold short runway 32. American 2149er, hold short of runway 32. JetBlue 69er, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. Southwest 1940, Southwest 1942, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. Alaska 30, taxi to ramp via Bravo Zulu Alpha. Delta 124, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,200, contact departure. 139 Lima Juliet, runway 32. 139 Lima Juliet, runway 22 left at Romeo via Lima Alpha Kilo Bravo. 139 Lima Juliet, hold short of taxiway Charlie. JetBlue 992, taxi to ramp via Bravo Zulu Alpha. Oh boy, these guys are all waiting for care. Care 2321, Care 2321, go around. Care 2321, contact departure. It took too long. Lindbergh 622, hold short of runway 22 left. Lindbergh 6222, contact, no, Lindbergh, there you go, me. Linbix 6222. Continue taxi. Go up here. Delta 1262. Runway 22 left here for position altitude 1200. Contact Roger. Spirit Wings 514. Runway 22 left, line for wait. Spirit Wings 554. Runway 22 left, line for wait. What? I told you to land and you didn't land. Wow. Planes that don't listen. 1282. Runway 22 right to the land. Delta 1145. Runway 22 right to the land. You're going? You're going here? You're going there, okay. JetBlue 197. Pushback approved, expect runway. JetBlue 197. Pushback approved, expect. No. JetBlue 197. Pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Southwest 1942. Pushback, no. Air Canada 532. Air Canada 532. Runway 22 right to the land. Spirit Wings 554. Spirit Wings 554. Runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 5,500. Contact departure. Air Canada 527. Runway 22 left line for wait. 136 Juliet Papa. Pushback approved. Expect runway 22 left. 139 Lima Juliet. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. One three nine Lima Juliet. Hold short of runway 22 left. American 2149er. Runway 32 line up await. One three six Juliet Papa. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Lima Alpha Kilo Mike. 136 Juliet Papa. Hold short of taxiway Charlie. Brickshot 6126. Pushback approved. Expect runway 22 left. Air France 334. No. Air France 334. Runway 22 right to the land. JetBlue 197. Runway 22 left of Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 1282, taxi to ramp via Bravo Lima Alpha, Air Canada 5, no, no, American 2149er, runway 32 live 08, Canadian is less on surprise enough, but it's not NA, whatever. Okay, so you guys here, you're holding some out. JetBlue 69er, continue taxi. JetBlue 69er, hold short of runway 22 left. American 2149er, American 2149er, runway 32 clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 2100, contact departure. Brickyard 6126, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Jazz 8895, runway 22 right to the land. Jazz 8895, runway 22 right to the land. Air Berlin 7472, runway 22 right to the land. Brickyard 6126, hold short of runway 22 left. Air Canada 527, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 5200, contact departure. JetBlue 815, runway 22 left, line for 8. JetBlue 815, runway 22 left, line for 8. One three six Juliet Papa, runway 22 left, Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. 136 Juliet Papa, hold short of runway 22 left. Delta 1145, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. Air Canada 532, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. Lufthansa 423, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Lufthansa 423, pushback approved, expect runway 15 left. Lufthansa 423, pushback approved, expect runway 15 right. JetBlue 815, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 800, contact departure. JetBlue 69er, JetBlue 19er, JetBlue 19, runway 22 left, line 48. Jazz 8463, push back approved, expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 19, continue taxi. JetBlue 197, hold short of runway 22 left. JetBlue 197, hold short of runway 22 left. Air France 334, taxi to ramp via Bravo Lima. Lufthansa 423, Lufthansa 423, runway 15 right. Lufthansa 423, runway 15 right, line 8. United 2047, go around. United 2047, go around. United 2047, contact departure. We're going. Delta 1145, hold position. Jazz 8463, run. mm, Jazz 8463, runway 22 Romeo, Kilo Bravo Mike. American 2172, Jazz 8898, no, Jazz 8895, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. Jazz 8463, hold till runway 22 left. Delta 105, push back approved, expect runway 22 left. Lufthansa 423, runway 15 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,200, contact departure. No. Delta 1, no. Lufthansa 423, runway 15 right, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,500, contact departure. Screw the 442 because they can pick that up. Berlin 7472, taxi to ramp via Bravo Lima. Delta 105, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Delta 105, hold short of runway 22 left. American 2172, pushback approved, expect runway 4 right. Delta 1145, continue taxi. Southwest 878, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 19er, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,900, contact departure. JetBlue 827, runway 22 left, line wait. American 1086, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Southwest 878, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Southwest 878, runway, no, Southwest 878, hold short of runway 22 left. JetBlue 827, runway 22 left for takeoff upon reaching altitude 800, contact departure. Lindbergh 6222, runway 22 left, line Kuwait. K 2321, runway 22 right to the land. American 10, no, you guys are going to hold for speeding on that. American 1086, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. American 1086, hold position, speeding on 0. Lindbergh 6222, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 6,000, contact departure. JetBlue 165, no, JetBlue 1165, runway 22 left, line Kuwait. JetBlue 471, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Scandinavian 928, Scandinavian 928, American 1086, continue taxi. American 1086, hold short of runway 22 left. American 2172, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. American 2172, hold short of runway 22 left. JetBlue 471, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 471, hold short of runway 22 left. Southwest 1992, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Scandinavian 928, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Um, JetBlue 1165, runway 22 left to take off upon reaching altitude 1100, contact departure. JetBlue 21, JetBlue 321, runway 22 left, line wait. So, no, I'm gonna wait for that. So we've had some departures, some cancellations, some deletions, a lot of go arounds. But still, I'll be honest, it's not nothing any worse than what I had negative 12 before, and that's from a few crashes. JetBlue 321, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 3,200, contact departure. Delta is 678, Delta 1678. What's next? Who's the next guy? Delta 2678, runway 22 left, line for wait. Southwest 1992, runway 22 left at Romeo for Kilo Bravo Mike. Southwest 1992, hold short of runway 22 left. Scandinavian 928, Scandinavian 928, Scandinavian 928, runway 22 left, Romeo Viet Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. Scandinavian 928, American 2141, enter final runway 32. Scandinavian 928, hold short of runway 22 left. American 2141, enter final runway 22 left. Make him go here. Now we're gonna go make him go here. Delta 2678, runway 22 left, take off upon reaching altitude 2,600, contact departure. JetBlue 461, runway, no. JetBlue 4, no. JetBlue 641, runway 22 left, line for wait. Iberia 6166, pushback approved, expect runway 15 right. JetBlue 641, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 6,000, contact departure. JetBlue 877, JetBlue 877, runway 22 left, line for 8. 139 Lima Juliet, line for 8 behind next landing aircraft. No. 139 Lima Juliet, runway 22 left, line for 8. No. JetBlue 69, runway 22 left, line for 8 behind next landing aircraft. American 2141, runway 22 left, clear to land. JetBlue 877, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 800, contact departure. 139 Lima Juliet, hold position. Iberia 6166, runway 22 left at November 3 via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. Iberia 6166, hold short of runway 15 left. JetBlue 1011, pushback approved, expect, no. JetBlue 1011, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. United 1666, runway 22 right to the land. JetBlue 1030, runway 22 right to the land. Wow Air 125. Wow Air 125. Wow Air 125. Runway 22 right to the land. Oh my god, seriously? Wind? I didn't say wind. Wow Air 125. Oh boy, that's a big plane too. Japan Air 8, go around. Japan Air 8. Japan Air 8. Japan Air 8. Japan Air 8. Oh my god. United 1666, go around. United 1666, go around. United 1666, contact departure. Here, you stupid idiot. I don't know why you guys land on this runway and never taxi down it, but you just taxi down. This guy decided to point this way in front of my beard. That plane is stupid. That's another deletion. I think the tie is gonna be deletions and go around. KO 2321, taxi to ramp via Alpha. American 2141, taxi to ramp via Alpha. Echo. JetBlue 69er, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 6,000. No. JetBlue 69er, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 6,000, contact departure. 139 Lima Juliet, runway 22 left, land await. 139 Lima Juliet, continue taxi. JetBlue 1668, runway 22 right to the land. Southwest 1852, runway 22 right to the land. 139 Lima Juliet, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,300, contact departure. American 1231, pushback approved, expect runway 4 left. Where are you getting deleted because you never actually listened to me? JetBlue 197, runway 22 left, line for wait. JetBlue 1030, taxi to ramp via Bravo Zulu Alpha. American 2141, American 2141, continue taxi. You're getting deleted. I can't deal with spirits. Spirits are horrible because they don't listen to you. United 1268, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. You hear 2 clicks, that's because the thing is designed to kill itself by clicking over once. Are you up in the air now? Four 450 Foxtrot Kilo. Run put 450 Foxtrot Kilo. 450 Foxtrot Kilo. Pushback approved, expect runway. No. 450 Foxtrot Kilo. Pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. And a bunch of delays. W197, runway 22 left for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,900, contact departure. Brickshot 6126. Brickshot 6126, runway 22 left, line for Delta 2635, runway 22 right, clear the land. American 1231, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. American 1231, hold short of runway 22 left. United 1268. United 1268. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. American 1268. United 1268. Hold short of runway 22 left. 450 Foxtrot King. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Lima Alpha Kilo. 450 Foxtrot King, Shield of Taxiway Charlie, Brickyard 6126, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 6,000, contact departure. 136 Juliet Papa, runway 22 left line for United 2047, runway 22 right clear to land. American 2120, runway 22 right clear to land. Delta 518, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. One three six Juliet Papa, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,300, contact departure. Jazz 8463, runway 22 left, line for it. Southwest 1852, taxi to ramp, get Alpha Echo. Delta 518, taxi, Delta 518, runway 22 left of Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Delta 518, hold short of runway 22 left. Delta 58, runway 22 right to land. JetBlue 1668, JetBlue 1668, taxi to ramp via Bravo Lima Alpha. Jazz 8463, runway 22 left for takeoff upon reaching altitude 800, contact departure. Delta 105, runway 22 left line for 8. For my people in the chat, if you, let's see, don't make this mistake. People, I want to just let you know I'm used to your Discord scam. Nice try. 450 Foxtrot King. 450 Foxtrot King. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. 450 Foxtrot King. Hold short of runway 22 left. Delta 2635. Taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. Wisconsin 4098. Runway 22 right to the land. Redwood 352. Runway 22 right to the land. Delta 105. Runway 22 left to pick up upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. Southwest 878. Runway 22 left line port. No. Southwest 878. Southwest 878. Runway 22 left line port 8. United 2047. United 2047. Taxi to ramp via Alpha. FedEx 3736. Runway 22 right to the land. JetBlue 1331. Pushback approved. Expect runway 22 right. 22 right. Southwest 878. Runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 800. Contact departure. American 1086. American 1086. Runway 22. No. American 1086. Runway 22 left. Iberia 6166. Continue taxi. American 210. Taxi to ramp. United 1666. Runway 22 right. Clear to land. American 1086. Runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching. No. American 10. American 1086. Runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. American 1086. Runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000. Contact departure. American 2172. Runway 22 left line Kuwait. JetBlue 1331. Runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. JetBlue 1331. Hold shoulder runway 22 left. Southwest 1404. Runway 22 right to the land. American 2172. American 2172. Runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 2100. Contact departure. Vector 471, runway 22 left, line for 8. Delta 58, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. American 1430, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Iberia 6166, runway 22 left, line for 8. JetBlue 471, runway 22 left, takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,700, contact departure. Record 4764, runway 22 right to the land. American 1430, runway 22 left, a Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. American 1430, hold short of runway 22 left. Okay, so they're going to go here. I'm going to hold your position. Air Wisconsin 4098, taxi to ramp via Alpha. Redwood 352, taxi to ramp via Bravo Zulu Alpha. Come on, get off the runway, 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 get off the runway. FX coming, get off the runway, get off the runway. Come on, go, 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 go. That was close. I don't know why the hell you stopped near the runway, but this guy has to stop and you gotta go this way. FedEx 3736, taxi to ramp via Echo Bravo Kilo. FedEx 3736, taxi to ramp via Echo. That's actually better. Iberia 6166, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 6,000, contact departure. American 1430, American 1430, hold short of runway 22 left. American 1430, continue taxi. Taxi. American 1430, continue taxi. American 1430, continue taxi. Southwest 892, Southwest 1992, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,900, contact departure. United 1666, taxi to ramp via Alpha. You Shamrock is oh yeah, yeah, gonna go up there. I'm gonna go right and then put you back this way. American 2387, runway 22 right to land. FedEx 733, FedEx 733, runway 22 right to land. American 1242, runway 22 right to the land. Southwest 1004, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. Delta 1899, pushback approved, runway 22 left. Scandinavian 928, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 900, contact departure. Scandinavian 928, Scandinavian 928, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 900, contact departure. American 1231, runway 22 left line for 8. Delta 1899, runway 22 left Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Delta 1899, hold short of runway 22 left. Southwest 3540, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Shamrock 136, pushback approved, expect runway 4 right. Alaska 798, runway 22 right to the land. JetBlue 2580, runway 22 right to the land. Southwest 3540, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Southwest 3540, Southwest 3540, hold short of runway 22 left. Shamrock 136, runway 22 left at November 3 via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. Shamrock 136, runway 22 left at November 3 via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. Shamrock 136, hold short of runway 22 left. I can, oh shit, help me. American 1231, runway 22 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,200, contact departure. United 1268, runway 22 left, line for 8. Japan Air 8, runway 22 right to the land. American 2387, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. American 2387, taxi to ramp via Alpha. FedEx 733, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. Tail 1037, pushback approved, expect runway 32. American 2124, American 2124, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. FedEx 733, hold short of taxiway Echo. Brickyard 4764, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. Air Canada 533, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. United 1268, runway 22 left, takeoff upon reaching altitude 1,200, contact departure. Delta 518, runway 22 left, line for 8. Southwest 771, runway 22 right to the land. American 1242, taxi to ramp via Alpha. American 2124, runway 22 left, Romeo via Echo Bravo. American 2124, hold short of taxi. American 2124, hold short of runway 22 right. Air Canada 533, Air Canada 533, runway 22, American 5, no, Air Canada 533, runway 22 right. Oh, dang it, that's wrong. American 533, no, Air Canada 533, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Air Canada 533, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike. Air Canada 533, hold short of runway 22 left. KO 1037, runway 32 at Mike via Alpha Kilo Bravo. Redwood 367, pushback approved, expect runway 4 right. Redwood 367, pushback approved, expect runway 4 right, deleted. Didn't even want to listen. JetBlue 2580, taxi to ramp via Bravo Lima Alpha, Alaska 789er, Alaska 789er, taxi to ramp via Bravo Lima Alpha, Alaska 798, taxi to ramp via Bravo Lima Alpha, Delta 1059er, Delta 1059er, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left, American 2124, continue taxi, American 2124, American 2124, hold short of runway 22 left, Delta 518, runway 22 left clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 5,100, contact departure. 450 Foxtrot King, runway 22 left line to right, Delta 1529, runway 22 right to the land, JetBlue 984, runway 22 right to the land, KO 1880, runway 22 right to the land, Delta 1059, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike, Delta 1059, hold short of runway 22 left. Damn thing. Japan Air 8, Japan Air 8, Japan Air 8, taxi to ramp via Bravo Lima, FedEx 733, can't go anywhere. Not surprised. 318 Juliet Sierra, pushback proof, expect. No. 450 Foxtrot King, runway 22 left here for takeoff upon reaching altitude 4,500, contact departure. JetBlue 1331, runway 22 left, line to right. Southwest 771, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. FedEx 733, FedEx 733, continue taxi. JetBlue JetBlue 6409, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. Delta 1529, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. 318 Juliet Sierra, runway 22 left at Romeo via Lima Alpha Kilo. 318 Juliet Sierra, 318 Juliet Sierra, hold short of taxiway Charlie. Port Air 946, Port to Air 946, Port to Air 946, Port to Air 946, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left, JetBlue 640, JetBlue 984, taxi to Anfield Bravo Lima Alpha, yeah, cut off because you get cut off. JetBlue 6409, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike, JetBlue 4409, hold short of runway 22 left, Porter Air 946, Porter Air 946, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike, Porter Air 946, hold short of runway 22 left, JetBlue 1331, runway 22 left to pick up upon reaching altitude 1,300, contact departure. This guy has to leave because this guy can't go because he's blocked away because of the stupid wingtip. This is a sharp turn. He can't go. Southwest 980, pushback approved, runway 22 left, KO 1037, runway 3298, KO 1037, continue taxi, KO 1037, KO 1037, runway 32 manipulate, Shamrock 136, runway 22 left, line up 08, Jazz 8048, runway 22 right to the land, JetBlue 1148, runway 22 right to the land, Alaska 798, taxi, Delta 2553, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left, Delta 2533, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. 037, runway 32, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1000, contact departure. Air 946, Port Air 946, Porter Air 946, runway 32, JetBlue 6409, continue taxi, JetBlue 6409, hold short of runway 22 left, Southwest 980, Southwest 980, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike, Southwest 980, hold short of runway 22 left, Delta 2533, runway 22 left at Romeo via Kilo Bravo Mike, Delta 2533, hold short of runway 22 left, United 593, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left, 318 Juliet Sierra, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike, 318 Juliet Sierra, hold short of runway 22 left, Jazz 8048, go around, Jazz 8048, contact departure. Yeah, there's no one making land because there's two F planes on the runway. Shamrock 136, runway 2 left, clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 1300, contact departure. Porter Air 946, Porter Air 946, continue taxi. United 593, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. United 593, hold short of runway. United 593, hold short of runway 22 left. Polar Air 947, runway 22 right to the land. American 746, runway 22 right to the land. ACQ 4051, runway 22 right to the land. Shamrock 139, runway 22 right to the land. Tail 1880, taxi to ramp via Alpha. JetBlue 1148, taxi to ramp via Bravo Zulu Alpha. American, oh my God. American 1430, runway 22 left, line 08. Porter Air 946, Porter Air 946, Porter Air 946, runway 32, line 08. FedEx 3714, enter final runway 22 left. FedEx 3714, FedEx 3714, runway 22 right to the land. United 439er, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. American 746, taxi to ramp via Alpha. Southwest 1799, Southwest 1977, runway 22 right to the land. American 1430, oh no, I can't make you take off because of this guy. Cape Air 1881, pushback approved, expect runway 32. United 439er, runway 22 left at Romeo via Echo Bravo Mike. United 439er, hold short runway 22 left. Air 1881, Air 1881, runway 2, no, Air 1881, Air 1881, runway 32 at Mike via Alpha Kilo Bravo. No. Air 1881, runway 32 at Mike via Alpha Kilo Bravo. You got all these guys on the stack up here. Where you going off of? I hope you go off Charlie. Order Air 946. No. Yeah, you're going off Echo. United 913. Go around. United 913. Contact departure. ACQ 4051. ACQ 4051. ACQ 4051, ACQ 4051, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo, Shamrock 139er, taxi to ramp via Bravo, Alaska 769er, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left, Lululand. Oh, this is be close reported. These can't go, because this guy can't go because of this guy. These will come down. So after self, we get these guys. See, these are two close taxis. They don't exist anymore. So if you look at new maps, they're covered by grass. But that's where the runway used to be, and the runway used to be, and the runway used to be. Now the runway's over there. That's the Shamrock gate. That is this is the only gate over there. JetBlue 487, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. JetBlue 487, pushback approved, expect runway 22 left. You can see the rate of plane so waiting now. They're gonna hit each other. The holy time plane. There's no more polio, unfortunately. Unfortunately, that polio at the same time as I knew those two can't be together. JetBlue 132, JetBlue 1232, go around. JetBlue 1232, contact departure. FedEx 3714, taxi ramp via Alpha Echo. KO 1881, continue taxi. Alaska 769, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. Alaska 469, hold short of Alaska 469, hold short. Alaska 769, hold short of runway 22 left. Jazz 8048, runway 22 right to the land. No. Jazz 8048, runway 22 right to the land. Oh boy, that's a weird tune. Porter Air 946, Porter Air 946, runway 32 clear for takeoff upon reaching altitude 900, contact departure. Southwest 1977, taxi to ramp via Alpha Echo. KO 1881, runway 32 line for 8. R516, runway 22 right to land, K1881, runway 32 clears for takeoff upon reaching altitude 100, contact departure. JetBlue 487, JetBlue 487, runway 22 right, oh, not right, left. I always say right for some reason because I'm facing what I'm seeing. JetBlue 487, runway 22 left at Romeo via Alpha Kilo Bravo Mike. All right, guys. We're gonna pause it for a moment. I'm gonna pause it. I'm not gonna pause the stream, but I'm gonna pause this for a moment. I'm gonna go eat. So we're gonna see what we can do here. And for this video is gonna be cut into 3 segments because this is more than a 2-hour video. So this video is gonna be cut into 2 segments. So people who are joining in, we're pausing for lunch, and then we're going to continue on. So yeah, pause for lunch, and actually no, I'm not going to pause for lunch. I'm going to just wrap it up. Just enjoy until I went bad, and I hope everybody has a good time. And I'll see you next week. We're going to start up with a new episode of the rotation. So we're going to see how